So I guess this is kind of going on from yesterday's video, and I guess it's to do with underlying causes more than anything else. And so, in a sense, a lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of things going on for me personally in the background with regard to stuff that's happening, and I guess that yesterday there was, I mean, it's like I'm aware of these underlying patterns, and it's sort of like I know what they are. I'm quite conscious of them. But there's usually, when you're trying to deal with an issue, there's usually more going on in the background than we sometimes realise. And I think that yesterday I've been getting ready for this weekend in a sense. And there's a part of me that's telling me that I want to rest. And the reason for that is because at work it's been quite hectic. It's been very busy. I've quite often been working to my over my fullest potential, and so we all have. I mean, I tend to have this habit where, and I think this is quite a common thing to happen for a lot of people, where we drive ourselves whilst working, and it's almost like, in a sense, your body tells you that you're tired, right? Your body tells you that you want to rest, and you get things happen, and then it's a bit like your body's response to water, right? So your body knows when it needs water, so it tells you by giving you a dry mouth. It might give you a dry throat. It will give you all kinds of other different symptoms, like you'll start to feel drowsy or not very good. Whatever those symptoms are, it's trying to tell you something, and so the body does that by giving you physical indicators. And so after a while, what happens is quite interesting, because the body actually stops giving you signals, and then your body goes into a coping mechanism where it tries its best to go like almost into a survival mode to keep your body functioning. So it will make use of the resources that it has to try and keep you functioning. And so this is kind of, in a sense, is what's happened to me. I've been working recently, and I've been doing a lot of work, and in a sense I've just been kind of ignoring the signals from my body, which are telling me that I'm tired and I need to rest. And so I've been coming home and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I haven't been totally abusing myself to the point where I'm more or less destroying myself, but I've been ignoring quite a few of those signals, and kind of putting them to one side. And it's not, the trouble is with that is that your body will eventually, when you get to a point and you reach a period where there's an opportunity for rest, then your body suddenly relaxes, right? And you suddenly relax. And we've all experienced the holiday scenario where you're going on holiday, and you get on holiday, and then you're really ill. And that's the reason why, because your body has, for the first time ever, has a chance to basically give you those signals to let you know that you're overdoing things. But I think the problem for most of us is that we're not consciously aware of that system and what the body's actually trying to tell us. And we also have other responsibilities that require us to do things that go against our own personal self well-being. And so that's kind of what's happening here for me. And so when I came out this weekend, I got tired. I didn't want to do anything. I got grumpy. And so this is another aspect of what happened yesterday. And it's an underlying cause. So I got tired, grumpy. I wanted to, I didn't want to go out. I wanted to stay in. And then there was all this kind of stuff on top of that kind of, it's almost like, in a sense, it was almost like excuses not to do what I'd set out to do. And so in some respects, it led me led me to that outcome, because I'd already been in a bad sort of vibrational place, or a not so good vibrational place before I got here, because of working too hard, because of feeling that resentment from work and so on and so forth. And also in a sense, I guess I was kind of blaming work for that in a sense, but if you know what I mean. But yeah, I had those kind of issues going on, and that was like my underlying cause in a sense. The underlying cause is that I was tired from working so many hours, and my body was then telling me that I needed to rest. And so I found, in a sense, I found a way to rest. I found a way to get some quiet time, but then I had another problem where afterwards I started to feel bad because I wanted to go out. I wanted to see my friends, with my fellow Mavericks, and so I wanted to see them, and I felt annoyed because I'd let something get in the way of that. And so it's kind of frustrating, because I've been giving myself a hard time about this because of that, even after the last video and what I said in the last video. And I guess it just goes to show that, like I've said before, there is often more going on than we realize. And when you can start to become conscious of this and what's bothering you and what you need to do, and start paying attention to those signals when they come, and often try and pre-pave it so that you don't necessarily have to, but then it's all part of the process that sometimes we need to go through to realize those things are happening. So I guess that's it really. I mean, pay attention to those underlying causes, those underlying things that are giving you issues, and instead of beating yourself up about them, take note of what they are, and just, kind of bring yourself to an understanding, and know that you can't change that situation, because that situation's gone now. I can't change it. I can't rewind it back and then decide to go out again, because that's just not how life works. Once time has passed, it's kind of gone in a sense. But it's another viewpoint and another opportunity to see things from a different angle. And so there we go. So I hope today's video has been a good share for you guys. I hope that it's kind of helped you as much as it's kind of helping me in a sense. And you all have a good Sunday, and take it easy, all right?